Hello dear viewers, in this video I am going to teach you one of the genetic disorder which is known as phenylketonuria. Okay, let's see what is this phenylketonuria. What is phenylketonuria? Okay, first point is this phenylketonuria is Mendelian Mendelian genetic disorder. So first point you remember that this phenylketonuria is Mendelian genetic disorder. Genetic disorders are of two types. One is Mendelian genetic disorder and second one is called the chromosomal genetic disorder. This is Mendelian genetic disorder. Later on I will tell you what is that genetic disorder in another video. But first point you remember that it is Mendelian genetic disorder. Then next point, what phenylketonuria is. This phenylketonuria is found in human beings. This phenylketonuria is found in human beings or man. This phenylketonuria is found in man. So what happens in case of this phenylketonuria? It is found in human beings. Man ingests a sort of amino acid which is known as phenylalanine. Man ingests a sort of amino acid which is known as phenylalanine. And usually what happens, this phenylalanine, it gets converted into, I will write it, phenylalanine. It gets converted into another amino acid which is known as tyrosine. So this phenylalanine, it gets converted into the tyrosine. Usually this is the normal process in normal humans, in average humans or normal humans. This is the process. So what is process? Phenylalanine gets converted into the this one tyrosine. Take tyrosine, which is another amino acid. Okay, so I will just encircle this very point. This is the central point. But the enzyme which is responsible for this conversion, the enzyme which converts, remember this point, the enzyme which converts phenylalanine into tyrosine, that is known as phenylalanine hydroxylase. It is name of the enzyme here. So the enzyme which converts this phenylalanine into tyrosine, and that enzyme is called as phenylalanine hydroxylase. And for this enzyme, what happens? There is a gene. So there is a gene which produces this enzyme. There is gene responsible for every character we know. For every character, gene is responsible. So phenylalanine hydroxylase is produced or formed by a gene. Okay, this is the story up to this. So I will recap phenylketonuria related to the phenylketonuria. First of all, we will see what phenylketonuria is. It is a Mendelian genetic disorder. Genetic disorder simply means that this is the change or mutation in a gene. Genetic disorder. There is mutation in a gene. So usually there is a gene which produces the enzyme. In normal human beings, In normal human beings, there is a gene which produces the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. And phenylalanine hydroxylase do what? They simply converts the amino acid phenylalanine into tyrosine. This is usual phenomena. But now see the point here. Point is this: the person which lacks this enzyme, you remember this, the person which lacks this enzyme, which enzyme? The person which lacks this enzyme, I mean, so person in which there is mutation, the person which undergoes mutation of this gene, the person which undergoes mutation, whom this very gene which produces the phenylalanine hydroxylase, which is responsible for conversion. So when this gene in that very person gets mutated, if there is mutation of this gene, then what happens? What happens in that person? By the mutation of this gene, no enzyme is produced. No enzyme is produced. No enzyme is produced. And if there is no enzyme produced, what happens? When there is no enzyme produced, what happens then? Simply there is no conversion of phenylalanine into tyrosine. Okay, there is no conversion of phenylalanine into tyrosine. And as a result, what happens? As a result, what happens when there is no conversion of this? As a result, what happens? As a result, the phenylalanine, as a result, phenylalanine gets accumulated in the brain. So this is phenylketonuria. Okay, I hope you people will definitely get some benefit from this video. So this gets accumulated in the brain. This is all about the phenylketonuria. Now in next video I will tell this phenylketonuria is the example of the pleiotropy. How it is the example of the pleiotropy? Okay, I will tell in that video how it becomes the example of the pleiotropy, what are the effects, what are the side effects, what are the symptoms, what are the problems created by this phenylketonuria. Thank you. Hope you will get definitely some benefit from this video.